Hello and welcome back to another short news video for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Meoni. It is, of course, the 6th of August 2020, and we got yet another update to the 5.3 special site for Reflections in Crystal. Now, of course, this patch is just around the corner. Literally, it's coming out on the 11th of August, and people are absolutely going crazy for this. They're losing their mind in preparation. They don't know what to do with themselves as the hype is palpable. It has been an incredibly long wait for this patch thanks to the in real life human malware issue, if we want to call it that. So yeah, but we've got some great new updates here to get you even more excited for the patch on this website. So as you can see on the right side of the screen, there's actually 3 sections that have been updated. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. I've not seen these yet. And the first one is gameplay. So let's click that and it scrolls us all the way down, and you'll see that the new section of gameplay, we looked at all of this last time in the previous video, if you want to check those out, is this bit here. Sorry, the 5.3 tribe quest. So this is the new beast tribe. This is finally a section on that. It says, the people of Tomra aspire to follow in the footsteps of their hero, the Warrior of Darkness, by contributing to the prosperity of Novrant. Their ambitious plans will lead them far from home, and perhaps the doorstep of that very hero, as they labor to bring a design, sketched by legendary dwarven smith Watts, to life. And here we are. So we have this picture, which appears to be, midway through that cutscene of the Warrior of Darkness. That's some of the new crafted gear, I presume. That looks really quite nice, doesn't it? Very nice indeed. I don't recognize it anyway, so apologies if this is something we already have access to. I personally don't have that, so I don't think that's old stuff. It definitely looks new. It looks exciting. I like the trousers, actually. It's a real shame that all of this stuff is usually sort of locked behind crafting and gathering. I've always wanted some of this stuff for regular glamours. And then we have, obviously, an amazing dwarf there, standing proud. Our second screenshot there is actually of the tank that they're talking about. So it seems that the story is all about trying to build this legendary concept. So it's very Nier related, but then if you sort of watch through the Nier cutscenes, then you'll know that this sort of technology is nothing new, and that the dwarfs did actually have a pretty hefty hand in that sort of technology as well. And yeah, you can see like coal in the background. They're obviously mining and doing normal stuff. And then you've got this plans for a tank. This particular screenshot has been seen quite a lot in the live letters and stuff. So yeah, hopefully we get this as a mount. That's what everybody wants. They want a tank mount, but we'll have to wait and see. And this is the third image, which is actually of this new settlement. This is actually located in Lakeland. So basically what's happened is that the Dwarves of Tomra have moved over to Lakeland for whatever reason. Presumably it will be easier to build a tank there. I'm not sure. But this little settlement was shown in the live letter. Yoshi P flew over to it, and it's really, really quite adorable. I'm not a massive fan of the dwarfs personally, but it's going to be really exciting. And if the storyline is anything even remotely as good as the last beast tribe we had, I'll probably like it. So the next bit that's actually been updated, we'll scroll down a bit, is New Game Plus. This is a new section added to this website. It's got 2 images as well, but it reads, as of 5.3 job quests are now available in New Game Plus, allowing you to retrace your path to mastering your chosen profession. Patch 5.35 brings with it quests from A Realm Reborn, that you may relive the beginning of your journey as the Warrior of Light. So yes, so Realm Reborn in New Game Plus. The idea that we're having the job stuff as well is quite nice. I didn't know about that previously. So the first website there, again, more stuff from New Game Plus there, with the old guy, brilliant. And the second shot there is actually of what the UI looks like. If you've never seen a New Game Plus UI, essentially that's what it looks like. It looks like there is definitely sort of tank, healer, and damage dealer sort of jobs there, like actual quests rather. And then we actually have crafting and gathering quests as well. So it looks like we're going to be able to do all of that stuff as well. That's really cool. That's something we didn't have previously. So we have all of the side quests and what do you call them, Chronicles of New Era quests and stuff like that. I can't wait. Personally, it's not my cup of tea, New Game Plus, because there's no real rewards. But there are a few things I would like to retrace, especially the, the White Mage quest would be cool, or the Conjurer quests. I'm looking forward to trying some of those out again. It has been many years indeed. Next we have Trial Synthesis. This has got its own little thing. This is where basically you can try out crafting without actually using any mats, which is pretty cool. It says Trial Synthesis is here, offering a means to test your crafting skills without expending precious resources. Both new crafters seeking to hone their processes and veterans experimenting with tricky recipes are sure to find it a boon. And there's one single image here of literally showing Trial Synthesis, and it looks like you can pretty much Trial Synthesis anything. This has been something that's been hotly anticipated by a lot of people, including myself. It would be nice to test our rotations, test those macros in fact as well, without obviously wasting materials, as we all know that very soon, in probably a month's time, we're going to be getting the next part of the Ishgard restoration and probably diadem stuff. So I'll be revisiting crafting myself at that time, so it's going to be nice to test some stuff out before then. I really do like the idea of that system. It's going to save me a lot of gil. And then the other bit here is actually Sundry Splendors. It says, any adventurer worth their salt is sure to have amassed a wealth of tokens and tomestones during the course of their journey. While earning them is where the challenge lies, finding the right place to exchange them can often be something of a trial in itself. Fortunately, Rowena's House of Splendors now has assigned vendors to major city-states as one-stop shops for sundry rewards, which is pretty cool. This is something that we're talking about, having one vendor in one town sort of thing per expansion. So this is presumably the NPC, which is looking pretty cool. I love this image, actually. Look at this UI for item exchange. So we actually have the Sundry Splendors. It says, in this one-stop shop, a subsidiary of Rowena's House of Splendors, practically every weapon, piece of gear, or helpful item that can be purchased in exchange for elegant tomestones and similar tokens has been gathered in a single convenient location. Take a moment to browse the merchandise. So yeah, and they've got tank selected, and then there's a subcategory. Very cool. This will actually save time. I can't wait to actually start using these. It's going to be pretty helpful as long as we can still access a lot of the other stuff. There were rumors that it would only be showing the best stuff, like the highest item level pieces. I'm not sure if that rumor is true or not, but yeah, I'm looking forward to using these. It might make it a little bit easier to get stuff for Fashion Report, or it might make it really hard, depending on what they have at the vendor. I don't think the actual vendors are going anywhere. Just bear that in mind. It's just they've added an NPC, so you don't necessarily have to go to that vendor. So yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. It's a nice addition. It's not necessary, but it's a nice addition nonetheless. So if we scroll down, we actually have a new section here. We've looked at the mounts and minions before, but we have new emotes. This looks quite interesting. It's a dance. Express yourself with these new gestures and poses. So of course we do have someone in the background probably doing the same sort of dance, if it's the same part of that animation. This very much looks to me like one of those Russian dances, like the Eastern European dances where they do they're crouched and they kick their knees out sort of thing. I instantly say Russian or Cossack because I have no idea what country that actually is. Sorry if it's like Ukraine or something. I'm not that worldly, let's be honest, but I always think of Russians when I see that sort of dance. Well, that looks to me like it probably will be, I don't know, maybe a reward from Ishgard Restoration or something. I don't know. Whether or not the dance in the background with this guy is actually the same one, it probably isn't. It might be a standard, a standing version of it, a separate emote, or it could actually be part of the same loop. Like I say, maybe you kick up, jump up, and then you're like this, like clapping your hands, and then you do the whole thing again. Because if I remember correctly, the dance isn't just a kneeling and kicking. You actually have to be quite agile and jump around as well. So that's really cool. I do like this setup they have going here for the glamour. Very nice. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. If we scroll down, we have all of the new images posted here for if you want to take a look at those in high res. These are pretty useful, especially for content creators if you want to have a nice thumbnail, for example. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all of the updates for today. You'll notice that perhaps they might update it again. There is this blank slate here. Not sure what that's for. I'm trying to think what might be missing off of this. I mean, the mystery trial perhaps, but I doubt they're going to post that there considering the nature of the storyline this time. I don't know. Anyway, patch 5.3, 11th of August. That's probably one of the last few special site updates. We might get another one before the release. I would imagine so. But yeah, thank you kindly for watching. A link will be in the description. Let me know what you think about any of the items shown today. If you in particular are looking forward to any of these features, are you looking forward to the Beast Tribe? I know a lot of people who are looking forward to that immeasurably so. New Game Plus is something that's not everyone's cup of tea, but a friend of mine is gagging to do his Realm Reborn stuff again without creating a new character. And this sort of crafting stuff and the Sundry Splendors is nice. And the new emotes, you know, obviously there'll be videos on those in the future. Thank you kindly for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.